going to be shooting this video with a new camera I got. Unfortunately, the camera did not come with an SD card, so I got to pick up a memory card. So I'm going to be using this. Anyway, I just got another Middle Eastern fragrance in that I am very excited about. This is called Autobiography from Supreme Gold is the fragrance name. This is from Paris Corner, so it's made in the UAE. It comes in a pretty nice box. This was actually put on my radar by the reviewer Joy Amin, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with. He's got a great channel. He does a lot of Middle Eastern fragrance reviews. He's just very, well-spoken. He's very calm demeanor. Just very easy to listen to, and he does a very good, thorough job on his reviews. And he had reviewed this. And during his review, what he was getting from it was very interesting to me. So this is only a 50 ml bottle. It's a little more expensive. I think I paid about $35 for it for 50 ml, which isn't bad. But I mean, normally you get 100 ml for about that price. But he said this is supposed to be a clone of Parfums de Marly Herod. But during his review, he said it's more like a hybrid of Herod, Leighton, and Carlisle. So that was super intriguing to me because I love all three of those. I love Herod as well, but I love all three of them. And if it truly is kind of a combination of the three, that would be extremely exciting for me. I did see another reviewer, however, who I had not seen before review this. There's only 2 reviews I could find, and he said that this was spot on to Herod. So there was no hybrid. But this guy didn't actually own Herod. He said he tries it whenever he goes to the boutique. So I honestly am kind of leaning towards trusting Joy Amin more. I have never been disappointed with his reviews or anything he recommends. But anyway, here's the box again outside the cellophane. Nice box. Very good, nice quality. It's loose in there. I hate when they do that. Like, it looks like they try to keep it, like they put an insert in there, but it's so loose. There's no extra support. Bottle looks awesome. Top's probably a little tacky. It's got this, crown. But I don't know. It looks kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Logo on the front's cool. Gold and black. Really liking the bottle. It's bigger, so it looks like it's 100 ml, basically, size bottle. But when you look at it, obviously the whole bottom of that's glass, and it's very thin. Cap is plastic, very lightweight, feels very cheap. The rest of the bottle feels of quality. So anybody who's not familiar with Herod from Parfums de Marly, it is an oriental spicy fragrance. Very tobacco dominant, but so is the spices. So unlike Carlisle, where you get a lot of green apple in the opening, and tobacco, you're getting a lot of cinnamon, vanilla, and tobacco, and it kind of just gives this very spicy, kind of in the same group of fragrances as something like maybe Spice Bomb Extreme, but of higher quality, and it takes an oriental approach. I love it. It's one of my top 3, which this supposedly what's in here, if this is in fact a hybrid, is my top 3 from the house. Leighton, Herod, and Carlisle. So let's see what it smells like. I'm excited. Even if it's just a clone of Herod, if it's anywhere close, I will be happy. I do have other clones of Herod, so I'm hoping it's not just that, but we'll see. I definitely want to test it out, something I've been looking forward to after seeing Joy's review. Nice atomizer. Very nice atomizer. Okay, I'm getting some in the air already. Definitely getting Herod vibes. Oh yeah. Woo. But it's got some oomph behind it. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's pushing off. So it's a little harsher in the opening than Herod is. It doesn't smell as smooth. It kind of gives you this like it wakes you up kind of when you smell it. It does smell very similar, though, to Herod. I'm going to let it kind of dry down here, see if I can get any of the other, Carlisle or Leighton out of it. But Right now, it is smelling a lot like Herod. Not that that's bad. Herod is, fantastic. So there is something else going on in the background that might be what he was talking about with Leighton. I'm not getting the Carlisle really, but I'm getting this kind of smooth, slightly lavendery, vanilla kind of vibe, which is from Leighton. None of that like mentholy from kind of vibe a lot of people get from Leighton, where they say it smells like Vicks Vapor Rub, coming from likely the geranium. I'm not getting that in this, but this smells good. It says it's about $35 on eBay. I could only find one seller that wasn't based in overseas. So I bought it from him. I think it was $35 for 50 mil, which honestly is not bad at all. It's the same price as something from like Alexandria, or actually it's cheaper than something from Alexandria, cheaper than something from Dua. In line with the 30 mil almost from King's or Essential Obsessions or one of those houses. The spices are really starting to kind of fall into the back. And I'm starting to get more of what he was talking about with that Leighton. So initially, first blast in your face, it's Herod. It is boom, spices. It is like a Middle Eastern Herod. Middle Eastern meaning, it's pushing out, it's in your face. It's there to, announce you essentially. As it settles and starts going into the dry down slightly, into the mid. We're still in the opening likely here, but it's starting to settle, and it's not as abrasive. It's certainly not as in your face. I think this is going to project like crazy, but what I'm saying is it's not like, boom, the spices are kind of dialing back. You're getting more of that vanilla, you're getting more of that sweetness from it. And it does almost kind of have like a Leighton vibe. It's definitely more Herod than anything else. I'm not getting a whole lot of Carlisle from this, but I am getting more than just Herod. It smells good. It gets very smooth, like just seductive. Oh, I want to spray this on the skin. Unfortunately, it's going to be all in your face at first. So it's going to be a minute if I'm going to try to let it sit, but oof, now I'm smelling off the skin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one's a winner for sure. So on the skin, it smells a lot more alcohol-y in the opening. You're getting an alcohol blast. Not too big on, honestly. You were not getting that off the paper. Man, it smells so much better off the paper. Now, I imagine alcohol is going to go away here in a sec. It's probably just from the opening, but it definitely smells a lot different on the skin. I'm hoping, as it settles, I'm hoping that was just the alcohol from the opening, because it smells almost medicinal. Slightly kind of like a cough syrupy kind of vibe, which I'm not big on. I'm gonna let it sit. And we'll see. We'll see how it develops. Because like I said, on the tester strip, it smells amazing. And this is why it's so important to test things on the skin if you can. I mean, you all know this, but things can smell drastically different on paper than they do on a person. It can smell better, it can smell worse, whatever. It's not until you actually spray your skin that you really get a kind of, an authentic appreciation for whatever the fragrance is going to smell like. It's got almost like a booze accord. That I think that's what's coming off kind of to me, slightly off-putting. It's not like a nice kind of cognac or something like that. It smells like alcohol that you would, if it's somebody who drank a lot of beer or something, that alcohol that would be coming off of them. I'm hoping it changes. Oh, like I said, because on this paper, on the strip, this smells really good. Man. But on my arm right now, okay, it's starting to get better. It's starting to get better. So it could just be the opening is kind of abrasive, and a lot of that might be just the alcohol. Yeah, as it dries down, it's starting to get better. It still kind of has that booziness to it, and I don't know. I didn't look up the you know notes to this. I'm not sure if it does maybe in fact have some sort of other booze accord. I really don't know. I might try to pull it up here, but I it's calming down. I'm still not big on it. I on the test strip, it's smelling really good. On skin, not so much. Ooh. It smells almost like Herod with some sort of booze, but again, this could just be come from the alcohol from the fragrance. I'm gonna let it sit. I'll do a follow-up review. I'll wear it. Like I said, I was very excited when I first smelled it. It smelled really good on the skin or on the paper. Not so big on it right now, what it's doing on the skin. But I will update you all and let you know. It's getting better. It is absolutely getting better. That booze is starting to, whatever it is, alcohol or booze, is starting to dial back some. You're getting more of that smooth spiciness from the Herod. But I'm going to give it some time. Right now, I'm unsure of how this is going to develop. So I'll do a full review, follow up later. But right now, it's kind of up in the air.